Privileged to introduce Dr. Nachiketa Rout, a distinguished professional in the field of speech, hearing, and communication. In the area of administration, Dr. Rout has served as officiating director of the National Institute for Empowerment of Persons with Multiple Disabilities, Chennai, and later as director of National Institute for the Empowerment of Persons with Visual Disabilities, Dehradun. He has also functioned as a nodal officer for composite regional centers at Kozhikode and Bhubaneswar, contributing significantly to institutional strengthening and service delivery. His contributions include the introduction of free distribution of behind-the-ear hearing aids under the Government of India's ADIP scheme in 2013. He is also actively involved in digital education, managing a YouTube educational channel with over 100 instructional videos. Having worked across India in multiple professional roles, Dr. Nachiketa Rout exemplifies dedication to inclusive communication, innovation, and service. We are honored to welcome him today. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, yes.
Yes, I am. So, fine, sir.
Audience, we will have to me, yes, I am online.
Right. Audience, is it visible? I'll start the presentation. Shiva, madam, you have to say yes to it.
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Audible, no? Fine. I'm humbled. And today being the Pongal celebration day, it is absolutely apt today to wish all of you a very happy Pongal and a very happy New Year. It's a wonderful festival where everybody joins together to thank nature. Means we thank nature and truly embody the spirit of Lata, madam, and truly embody the philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, in which we say that the entire creation is our family, including our animals who help us in terms of getting the agricultural product which is out, as well as the Mother Earth and everybody. With this research, today the topic for which I have been asked to speak about is the standardization of products used by persons with multiple disability. I'd like to introduce myself to come from the National Institute for the Empowerment of Persons with Multiple Disabilities. The National Institute for the Empowerment of Persons with Multiple Disabilities, and this National Institute for Persons with Multiple Disabilities is located in the state of Tamil Nadu, in the district Chengalpattu, former Kanchipuram, which is popular for its Kanjivaram saris. So I welcome all of you, extend my heartfelt welcome to all of you to visit our place. This is the National Institute for the Empowerment of Persons with Multiple Disabilities, located in Chennai, near Pondicherry, 125 kilometers from Pondicherry, on a 15.2 acres land. And we have 4 other composite regional centers, including composite regional center in Andaman Nicobar Island, composite regional center in Madurai, composite regional center in Pondicherry, and composite regional center at Kozhikode. We are spread across on a 12.5 acre land, and we have all the facilities under one roof, including 13 HRD courses. We are a national institute which has the honor of having 2 national awards on outstanding work on creation of barrier-free environment for persons with disabilities in 2012, as well as National Award for the Best Accessible Website. We have more than 10 persons with disabilities who have been empowered to get national awards and state awards. And we are spread across doing multiple number of community-based rehabilitation as well as institution-based rehabilitation activities. We address womb-to-tomb needs for people with disabilities. Starts from early intervention, where we have preterm babies as well coming to us. We have a model school for special education, including children with cerebral palsy, deafblindness, as well as autism spectrum disorder. These are the disabilities whom we typically consider to be disabilities having, disabilities which can be grouped under multiple disabilities. We have 6 departments with various therapeutic units, including the physiotherapy, occupational therapy, clinical psychology, speech therapy, prosthetic and orthotic engineering, and audiology. We offer 13 human resource development course starting from MPhil in clinical psychology to level course. We also collaborate with the university wide key. We have vocational training programs for the adults with disabilities. That's one specialty which we have. The vocational training programs are with the state government as well as with the central government from the SIPDA scheme, as well as we offer a 2 years diploma course in collaboration with Bharatidasan University, where people with disabilities come and learn diploma in office automation course, and they are certified by Bharatidasan University. So they are at par the so-called normal population. If we see, then which is the different activities which we can do, what is the guiding principle or what is the lighthouse for all of us? The Rights for Person with Disability Act is the lighthouse for all of us. And what does the Rights for Person with Disability Act 2016 say? It says that there are total 6 categories in which disabilities can be classified. There are 21 types of disabilities, and the 5th category is the category belonging to people with multiple disabilities, where more than one of the disabilities which are specified in the disability list are there, which includes deaf blindness as well as other severe condition impairing communication, developmental and educational problems. So if this is the area, then what are the area of work? What all the rehabilitation professionals need to do? Is it our role to make therapy materials and other materials which are for people with disabilities, including AACs? Yes, the RPWD Act 2016, under the provision for educational material, chapter 3, under education, in section 16 says that it is the duty of the educational institute to promote inclusive education. And section 17 says it's the duty of the government and the local authority. Specific measures should be there to promote and facilitate inclusive education, to provide books and other learning materials and appropriate assistive devices to students with benchmark disabilities, which should be free of cost to up to the age of 18 years. Fine. So TLM is our, it comes into the domain of our work, teaching learning material or material for the persons with multiple disability. That's the topic on which I'm speaking. So what is a teaching learning material, or what's a therapy material? A teaching learning material teaching learning materials are essential because they act as a bridge between the child's unique sensory and physical profile and the information they need to learn. So it's actually helping the child who are into this neurodiverse population to learn to express themselves as well as to get involved in the environment around them better. So that is the role of a TLM. And how it happens, it will be told. Now the question is that, do we need to make specific teaching learning materials? Something which is special, something which is very much focused, or do we need to take some tools which are available in the market with the common population and then start using them or do something with them? So this is one fundamental question which was there, that do we need to make something special or do we need to use the tools which are available in the market? So we looked into the principles based upon which these assistive technologies or the therapy materials should be made. The first principle was that it should be born accessible, means the design should be from everyone from the start. The best, when I talk to people, I had the privilege and the honor to work for the National Institute for the Persons with Visual Disability, and there you have one of the most vocal people in the area of disability who can speak about themselves, who can really say what is to be done exactly, and they don't need no guidance. So these are the two principles which they keep saying. First thing is that it should be born accessible. The device which has empowered people with disability the most is the mobile phone. It may be a visually impaired person who can use the mobile with accessibility tool. It may be a hearing impaired person who can use it as a video chat tool, or it may be a person who is having motor issues, who cannot speak, or maybe having dysarthria, who can use that particular mobile phone to speak for themselves also. That means this particular mobile phone, the smartphone, which actually was made for the normal public, has the accessibility features, and because it is born accessible, it can be used by all, and we don't need to do anything specific about it. The other example which was told, or the other principle which was told, was that it should be a convenience to all, but the enabler for some. In the second picture, where you see a girl using a mobile phone, actually she has connected her mobile phone with a doorbell, which has a video output to it. So she is a deaf girl, and the deaf girl gets a vibration alert in a mobile phone the moment somebody knocks the door, and she can see who is the person outside and can communicate with sign language as well. So the mobile phone actually has become an enabler for the deaf, but it is a convenience for all of us. Even we can use it because it is born accessible. So these were the principle based upon which we thought we should be starting to work something for the persons with multiple disabilities. Now the question was that if we are standardizing some teaching learning material kits for persons with multiple disabilities, what are the categories it would be containing? Then after deliberation, we said, okay, it would be cerebral palsy, persons with cerebral palsy, because they would be having multiple facet needs. They will be having motor issues, fine motor, gross motor issues. They would be having cognitive issues. They may be having visual issues. They may be requiring modified furnitures. They may be requiring ASCs. So can be taken up as multiple disability. Autism spectrum disorder, they have many sensory issues. They may be, many of them, 50% of them do not speak because of some reasons. They may be having other additional problems also. So that also can be taken up. Mental illness can be taken up as multiple disability category. Specific learning disability also comes with quite a number of associated comorbid conditions. And deaf blindness, of course, is mentioned as a condition under multiple disability. So these were the 6 conditions which were given to us. And a core group was created in 2017 by DEPWD, where they said, okay, this is the core group which has to identify different teaching learning material for these groups. So we had an external member committee and an internal member committee. Then we said that, okay, how do we start? So to start with it, we said, first, let us group them into disabilities which have been grouped already. Then we say we'll group them into different ages. So we sat down and then we decided which are the different age groups under which they can be grouped. After a lot of deliberation, they said, okay, multiple disabilities, ASD, CP can be grouped under 4 age groups. Okay, deafblind also under 4 age groups, but because deafblind would be requiring number of items which are technologically based, and ADIP has a ceiling limit of 10,000 rupees, we would be putting the kit number A, kit number B, kit number 4, kit number 5, 5A, 5B, 5C, so as to accommodate various types of assistive devices into the deafblind population. For SLD, they told that we'll not group them as age groups, rather we'll group them in terms of the disability which they have, dysgraphia, dyslexia, dyscalculia. And mental illness, we'll group them into just 2 groups, 8 to 18 years children and above 18 years. Each of them would be having certain number of items. Okay, fine. This is the age group and these are the types of disabilities. How do you select the different teaching learning material? It should be touching which all domains. Then we said that fine, we'll take up the developmental skill domains for classification, and the developmental skills which are essential for leading life are motor areas and the motor skills, which may be fine motor, gross motor skills, the cognitive skills, which can be stimulated with various play materials, the activity of daily living, which is something which is very essential and needs to be done by everybody, numeracy and literacy, speech and communication, and recreation and leisure. So a lot of play purely just for fun. Those toys and teaching learning materials should also be available. So we took 6 disabilities, we took 6 developmental domains, including motor area, cognitive skills, activity of daily living, numeracy, literacy, speech, communication, and recreational activity. Then the third decision was to be taken, or that's the first decision to be taken. We need to do something specific or something which is available in the market. We said that fine, we'll identify the various toys which are available in the market and then see which are the toys which are most suitable for people with disabilities. Whatever is available, we'll try grouping them up. So there was again a series of meetings. In June 2023, we got approval of the research project and pilot study was started. We identified the different material which are available. We showed it to the internal committee members. Amongst all the categories, TLM materials were selected, they were isolated. Then we identified special schools where we can have the participants whom these materials can be given. We prepared a manual, we prepared video inputs in which we showed them how to use this material, which are these material, and then had a 5-point rating scale against each item. So each item would be given to the child. The parents would also be oriented. The teachers will also be oriented. Based upon the parents' rating 1 to 5, that specific toy would be rated. Based upon the teacher's rating, that specific toy would be rated. And finally, we'll see which are the most efficient toys and which are the least efficient toys. That was the primary plan of action. There were a lot of audiovisual format materials which have been developed. I can just click you on one to show how the TLM kit for specific learning disability or dysgraphia has come up. I think it will come to the YouTube, and the YouTube would be
Not hearing anything.
Is the video visible and audible?
Video is not playing also.
Oh,
We are
video is
still,
not playing.
we are still on your slide,
Oh,
standardization of TLM kits.
fine. So if it is not playing, oh, I thought that it was playing.
No.
Fine. If it is not playing, then fine. I'll go to the next slide, man. Not a problem. So the video was showing actually the different material which we assorted and how we gave a demo. That particular demo was given to the school teachers, the parents, and the child, as well as it was on the YouTube link, so that the child can see that, the parents can see that how to use the material. The material was given to the children. Teachers were trained, parents were trained. After 1 month, we again went there and collected a efficacy form. That particular efficacy form which was collected, in that each item had a 5-point rating scale, and they had to mark for how effective that particular material is for the purpose of stimulating a particular domain which has been taken in. These are the different links which are available now that the video is not playing. So you can go into NIEPMD website and get these links where the different materials which are against the different disabilities and age groups can be seen. Just to show the picture of it, I'm showing you. For instance, we took the development of material for children with cerebral palsy. Then to stimulate the motor area, we would be having this baby walker which initiates walking. We would be having the toy doll, which would be stimulating the pretend play. We would be having the nose cut out glass to facilitate drinking. So we have this activity of daily living skills can be facilitated. We have this number and the counting cards, which would be facilitating numeracy and literacy. We have the tablet for communication, which is the AAC, which has been given for children who cannot communicate orally. And then we have this bowling toy set, which can be given as a recreational activity. Similarly, there will be multiple number of items under each heads, which would be given. The way in which these items were selected include that particular area, that particular disability, and what is the modification that is required. For example, for cerebral palsy, the modification which would be required is in terms of holding the thing, in terms of having the universal cuffs, in terms of flexibility of the keypad, or the flexibility of a handle, or the flexibility of a particular material which can be kept in a particular position or which can be stretched to bring it to a particular position. So these are a few things which have been included in the teaching learning material kit for cerebral palsy. Similarly, for the autism spectrum disorder, where a lot of sensory stimulation is required, we have the sensory mats, the finger brush, the light ball spike, the repairing toolkit, the pretend play is something which is lacking in them. Those were there, as well as the visual calendar is there, which helps them to learn and organize themselves much more visually. Similarly, for each age group, more than 12 to 13 toys would be there in a kit. Similarly, for the deafblind population, the teaching learning material which are included would be including the various teaching learning material which give a tactile output. It may be a Velcro slate, it may be different shapes of bids, it may be a universal braille kit, it may be the talking calculator, the talking thermometer, it may be the vibrating toys, it may be the pre-braille book, jumbo crayons, or bold markers, or any type of these things which try giving a lot of tactile input as well as a lot of contrast. Similarly, the high-end technologies would be having the mouse cam video, which can magnify things. It can be the audio labeler. You can stick more than 100 labels on things which you cannot see. The moment you bring that audio labeler near it, it speaks out so you know what are the things which are near you. So this was for the deafblind population. And for the mental illness population, we would be having multiple number of activities which require a lot of focus, which would be helping you to shed out your energies, which would be helping you in terms of organizing yourself, and which would be helping you in terms of focusing or expanding your working memory. So these are the set of material which have been given. Want to know more about it? Then you can visit our website at NIEPMD and download this material and see these are the group of material which are available. With these inputs, if the videos was visible, then it would have been nice to see exactly what are the material. I thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity to present myself, and thanks a lot for giving a patient listening. Thank you. The forum is open for discussions.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable speech. There's no more